So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gusto. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gusto. Got a shot away! And that's off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the...
Haaland! Goal! Italy! And Italy score first!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Italy, after 18 minutes, is Erling Haaland.
Italy have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Italy have reclaimed it. Madueke. Pass is just off target. De Ligt. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He might be in here. And the shot! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
India grab the equaliser, and he's had a hit! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
India clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's headed upfield. And here's Maradona. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. India upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And it's Maradona. Gusto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Check clears. Lavia. And we have our very first corner. Italy have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the keeper takes decisive action. Madueke. Can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football.
Palmer! It's loose. It's fallen kindly here. They've done it! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
India take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the... There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, there's the clearance. Rodri, under an awful lot of pressure, and he was quick to react. India are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Madueke. So we've reached the hour mark.
72,306.
James, and he's found a way past. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Italy, number 10.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 22.
De Ligt clears it away.
Substitutions taking place.
Gusto. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Italy are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's in on goal. Oh, what a... And the finish! He has done it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Pedri.
Coming on to replace
Great
him
defending,
is
strong and
number
determined.
17, Van Nistelrooy.
It's Pedri. He's away! Big chance! Must be!
India clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Check getting this one clear. And here's Haaland. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Roberto Carlos. De Ligt. He won't be happy with that one. And he's let fly.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Maradona. Oh, good-looking ball. Van Nistelrooy. There's the header. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much
Hello,
riding on it,
everybody,
but
and welcome
it is
to
equally
today's
clear
match.
and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland. Couldn't squeeze it through. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Played back in. And the shot! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And a header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Still goalless at the moment. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Carlos. It's Camavinga. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, super find. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Fiddles it through. Bellingham. And here's Haaland. Passing is Haaland! Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers the...
Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Chance for the header! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Costa Curta. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Maradona. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Camavinga. Bellingham.
2 added minutes has been
Haaland.
indicated.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Maradona. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
During the match at all times.
So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. De Ligt. Drogba. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Bayer clears. Bellingham. He's had a hit! That's really well cleared. And here's Maradona. Bellingham.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
The attendance for
And
this
now
match
they can
was
clear their lines.
72,306.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That is good alertness. And the keeper takes decisive action. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Back into the middle. Haaland. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That looks a good ball through. No, that's been intercepted. Hakimi gets it away. Roberto Carlos. Yamal. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
Haaland! Deftly away. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And here's Haaland. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, that's fabulous. That's going to go a long way. Rodri.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Marquinhos gets good distance on it.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
There will be
You
one
wonder
more added
if
time.
that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a...
And time is up. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well,
Security
neither
staff
side
for
could
each
get over the
block.
line here.
Please
Perhaps
report.
one team...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. Dembele has a goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Bellingham in acres of space out wide. Haaland. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Dembele. Messi, and the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught, and again! It's bounced back off the post. Well, he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. Maradona. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Bellingham. Costa Curta. Bellingham. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, good spread. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
In for a header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bellingham. Oh, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham shapes to shoot! That's another chance! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's picked his way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Played back to the goalkeeper. Kurbel. Well read, nice interception.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And here's Mbappe. Haaland. And that's an errant pass. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Hernandez finds himself offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
Well gone.
98.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, this is Dembele. Gets through and there's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And here's Stoichkov. Works it forward. That was good alertness. Pedri. Oh, super find. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to get it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. 75 minutes played.
Ajax clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Juni.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. It's a great ball. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And he's picked out the run. Odegaard! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me.
Hits one! And the ball's come loose here. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third quarter of the game. Picked out, it's Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. So, their fourth quarter of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolute. And he's let fly! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That's a nicely measured pass. He might be in here. Pickford deals with it effortlessly. And the counter is on. Bellingham. Oh, that's clever. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and
He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Stoichkov. First quarter of an hour gone. And that could set him on his way. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Stoichkov. That has been cut short. Can he get it through? Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the pass is intercepted. Neymar.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
De Bruyne. Roberto Carlos. That is a great... Haaland! It's in!
The goal scorer after 32 minutes is Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the finish! De Ligt gets good distance on it. Serginho.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Belletti. Serginho. And if you have just joined us, still just
2
one
minutes has
goal
been
between them.
indicated.
And the score is 1-0. Lovely feet. And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game, Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It's still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rodri, back into the middle. Oh, that's a key interception. Still just a single goal between the sides. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
The attendance for this match.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Neymar. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Lucas Moura. That is good strength.
Al Hilal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Maradona. De Ligt cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's a little off target. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that is one way to stop him. That looks a good ball through, and he's away. Played up towards the front line.
Al Hilal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's tried one! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Number 12, Eduardo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Is number 22, Hadrian. Substitution.
Oh, he's been caught now. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
After 83 minutes.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Joshua Kimmich.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Now it's Maradona. Mbappe!
2 added minutes has been
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Pedri, Kimmich. And claimed it back swiftly. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to
Hello,
everybody who has
and
joined us
welcome
for
to
this
today's match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Camavinga. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Back into the middle. Mbappe. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where...
He's one-on-one! He's got the shot away! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And it's Neymar. That's a nicely measured pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland. Mbappe tries a shot! They've scored!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
The goal scorer after 23 minutes is number 20, Kylian Mbappe.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And he's intervened well there. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's looking to set free a runner. Williams! Oh, that wasn't far away. And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. De Bruyne! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's been cut out, well played. Nico Williams. Nico Williams is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Haaland, and he was quick to react. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Maradona. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
At a time.
And smartly reclaimed. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Rodri. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. Gets his pass away. That is good alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's going to go a long way. There's the hit! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Simplicity itself.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Van der Ven gets it clear. And it's played forward. Maradona. Well, they've got it again. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van der Ven gets good distance on it. Rodri. It's Camavinga. Beckenbauer.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Marquinhos. Nico Williams. Pedri. Fluminense have got it back and they'll have another go.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Mbappe.
So time for change.
Number 12,
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Coming on the field, number 17.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found the way through. Great hit! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Shot a goal! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Coming on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 10, Bellingham.
Terrific header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Cleared without complication. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, good-looking ball. Rodri. Well read. Nice interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field, Erling Haaland. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Stoichkov.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a sweet ball, that. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Some resolute defending there. Shapes to shoot. Goalkeeper's ball. And that is as far as it goes. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without
everybody,
a doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Great chance! And he's done it!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, such a clever touch. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Camavinga gets good distance on it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's intervened well there. Maradona, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe finds himself offside. He won't be happy with that one. Camavinga. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Haaland! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
David Villa. Now who's going to be first to this? It's an inviting looking ball, that. Costa Curta. Costa Curta cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome. Owen! Maradona. Haaland. Maradona. Neymar. Roberto Carlos, who's set up one goal so far. Messi in acres of space out wide. Very nicely done. No way through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland. That looks a cracking ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And Messi!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Beckenbauer. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we are already promptly back underway. Messi. Always onto this. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, super find. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camavinga.
The attendance for this
Rodri.
match was
Almost an hour gone.
71,898.
White cuts out the pass. And he can clear it away. Maradona. That's a nicely measured pass. Bayer clears. And that's been won straight back. To Roberto. Fiddles it through. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Beckenbauer. Spread neatly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Owen.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, played right into his path. Beckenbauer. Rodri. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Mbappe. Number 12, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 17, Van Nistelrooy. Number 22, Pedri.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And he's picked out the run. And he's there to get it away. That's the throw. Pedri. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
He gets big. And more and more and more. And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact
2
sub.
added minutes has been indicated.
David Villa! Costa Curta. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Hello, everybody.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to
footballing
today's
folk in
match.
this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So off we go then. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's had it nicked away. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Theo Hernandez, comes from a family with great pedigree, although he's a very different player to his older brother, who's a fine player in his own right, but Theo is about...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Neymar! In he goes again. It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's De Bruyne. He's had a shot! Hernandez.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That's a throw. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Messi. And he's only too happy to take that back.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's there to clear it. And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Neymar. That's really well manoeuvred. Musiala. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's going to go a long way. He's looking wide. And it's Neymar. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Pedri. Pedri! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
David Villa bops him off it and wins back the ball. Haaland. Floated through.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And he was alert to it. Neymar. De Bruyne. Here's Roberto Carlos. Kimmich promptly onto that, and that is that.
There will be 1 minute at
That
a
pass
time.
has been well intercepted. And it's Maradona. And the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he welcomes it in. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, that's a key interception. Kimmich. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Haaland.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Neymar. No way through there. That looks a good ball through. It's Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
Liverpool with their
Van
first
Nistelrooy.
corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Number 9, De Bruyne.
He's quick to get it clear again.
Coming on the field, number 20, Mbappe. Number
And
10,
now they can spring out of defence.
Number 12, Eduardo Camavinga.
There's a probing ball.
Number 11,
Mbappe in
Stoichkov.
acres of space out wide. Header!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Caught offside that time.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Maradona is flagged offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Back they go. And here's Maradona.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing
added minutes
without
has been
penetration.
indicated.
They're just stuck in a rut.
Bellingham. Camavinga.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those
And
with a
now-
vested interest. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Now it's Romario. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. That has not gone well. Dink through.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Caught offside that time. De Bruyne. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Stoichkov. Gets his pass away. Back into the middle. There's the shot! He's delivered all right! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And the ball, just the goalkeeper to beat. Strong running down that left flank. Can he latch on to this? De Bruyne picks it up out wide. Maradona getting this one clear. Oh, that's clever. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Bellingham. And it's Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos, De Bruyne, and it's Stoichkov. Maradona, he's got away.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Defending of the desperate variety.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And Stoichkov! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Stoichkov actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Hits one! And he hits the net! Two up and threatening to pull clear!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
The goal scorer after 50 minutes is...
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Bruyne did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Played into space out wide. Now it's Stoichkov. Maradona. Shot a goal! And more and more and more! And they are cruising away. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. And it's Roberto Carlos. Great ball if he can get there. Deftly away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. Here's Rodri. Bellingham. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Can he get away here? Just a quarter of an hour to play. Mbappe!
How many interceptions have we seen?
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
After 78 minutes...
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well seen. Saw that coming. He's in space and looking for options. Keeper sees it all the way. And claimed it back swiftly. It's a sharp pass. And that's not going to reach. Oh, that was vital. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too...
Well, that is asking for trouble. He has found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's a key interception. Kostic. Kostic goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Well played. Important challenge, that. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Roberto Carlos. Cafu does really well there. He is strong. Cafu is charging up on the overlap. Out for a throw.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Saka. Maradona. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. An instinctive delivery.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Terrific header! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's in on goal! Mbappe! Loose ball now, and it's come back out to him. Well, now it's a race for the ball. In comes the cross. And back out it comes. Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that could set him on his way. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Neymar, played out to the left flank. Neymar did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Has a look and place it forward. That has been cut short. Camavinga.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Deep into stoppage time. There's the hit! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Reflections on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
substitution on the field. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
Here we go again then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante.
There's the shot! And it's in! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the first goal of the game.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Shifted upfield. Now it's Maradona. They want to be quick to... Oh, he's been caught napping! And he gets rid in a hurry. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity.
Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to... Oh, what has happened here? Climbs up big! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a decent clearance. Now there's a fine ball. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
649.
Now it's Maradona. He's found a way through. Adams tries to clear. Decent hit! In he goes again! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. we're underway. And he cuts out the supply. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Bergkamp calmly anticipates. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Bergkamp unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a...
Roberto Carlos! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Carlos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And here's Roberto Carlos. Showing good feet. Rodri. Passing nice and neat. Van Bouten deals with that comfortably. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Bergkamp. Batistuta. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Lucas Moura gets over and intercepts. A searching ball that into space. It's Bergkamp! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, that's ambitious. And now they can spring out of defence. Rodri cuts out the pass. That is good alertness. Van Bouten. Lucas Moura. That's been cut out, well played. That's really well cleared. And it's Lucas Moura. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. He's found a way through. Goalkeeper's ball. Bellingham. And it's Fernando Torres. Bergkamp providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Batistuta. And here's... Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time, not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Maradona! Well, that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Rodri. Roberto Carlos. And that is expertly dealt with. Zaire Emery.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he latch on to this?
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Batistuta. Pass is coming off in quick succession. And the shot! It's there!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Goal! After 63 minutes is number 23, Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery. Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Roberto Carlos. Pedri. Oh, super find. No way through there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Out of play for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Fernando Torres.
Pedri.
Coming on the field is number 9,
Oh, good
Mbappe.
read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he was quick to react. Always onto this. Van Nistelrooy. Danger averted for now. And here's Maradona. Neymar. And here's Maradona. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Lucas Moura. Coming on to replace him is
Pedri.
number 4.
Nice ball and the
Messi.
shot! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Martin Odegaard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Batistuta picked out, and the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Zaire Emery. Coming on the field is number 28, Ricky Point.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Mbappe!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. And it's Batistuta. Gets his pass away, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And we're done. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another, he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough, tough seems to come easy for him.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Gerrard could move up a gear here. Oh, played right into his path.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
De Ligt calmly anticipates. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Gerrard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter. So it is still 0-0. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Nistelrooy. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Neymar. Now it's Griezmann. And he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Griezmann actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Big header! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's nice. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stoichkov. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And that interception was
There will
most
be 1
necessary.
minute added
That's
time.
great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer. There's the whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping.
And the shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds reminds us of his wondrous skill set. It's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first moment of real significance. Well, whatever the... It's Maradona! Gerrard attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Roberto Carlos. No way through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a...
Bellingham! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Mbappe. Messi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Messi. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That has been cut short. That's a nicely measured pass. And the finish! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitution.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, what a climb! They are rampant! And surely that settles it! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, what a climb! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Maradona. Now this could... Valverde! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bellingham. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Madrid have reclaimed it. That's a nicely measured pass. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Maradona! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what a mistake! So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Toni Kroos, Rudiger. Yamal has found the net here, of course. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, no joy this time. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Camavinga. That's a throw. Mbappe, he's picked his way through and shifted it to the flank. Camavinga, can he latch on to this?
Been indicated.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona leading 1-0. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! goodness.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
He's tried one! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, he welcomes it in. Oh, well played, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he was quick to react. And it's played forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Maradona providing an outlet on that flank.
The attendance for this match was
Who saw this coming?
71,898.
Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Yamal is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Griezmann.
So time for change.
Number 15,
And this one has been on the cards for a little
Mbappe.
while.
Number 23, Maradona. Coming on the field.
Kunde.
Number 5.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Lewandowski. Number 19.
Oh, given offside once
Rodrigo.
more.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Neymar.
So time for changes
Number
on
6,
both sides, actually.
Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field.
And that could set him on his way. No, that's been intercepted.
Number 14, Marcos Acuna. Substitution in progress.
That looks a good ball through. Shot has a goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. And again! Ferran Torres gets flagged offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And he cuts out the supply.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Gundogan did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Minutes is number 13.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
Bellingham. Now it's Rodrigo.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Pass is just off target. Belletti. And here's Van Nistelrooy. The ball has bounced loose now. Guardiola. It's Bellingham. Madrid finding their passes. Rodrigo. That's really well cleared. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of
Hello,
course, is
everybody,
striving
and
to make
welcome
the
to
latter
today's
stages.
match.
That's where they all want to be. No doubt, these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've... Oh, Roberto Baggio! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, what can they make of this? Roberto Carlos. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Baggio will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. It's a mighty effort! Oh, there's a man in the way. Mbappe. Now it's Torres. And reclaimed it in a trice. He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Ligt, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Torres. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they've got rid. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. No luck with that dink over the top. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And we have our very first corner. Gets the shot away! Oh, and it's come back out to him. We've got a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Oh, that's neat. Beckham goes short. He gets big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Torres is firing after that one. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. There's the whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a... And he's had a hit! Straight at the keeper.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Adriano. Beckham. Maradona. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. And he's picked out the run. Maradona. Roberto Baggio. And here's Torres. Now who's going to be first to this? Beckham picks it up out wide. Played out to the right. Swings in across. Oh, smashing header! Now, who this time, surely? No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Was 71,898.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter.
He's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there? Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's hoisted clear. Haaland. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Roberto Carlos. And it's Gerrard. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Adriano, number 18, Baggio, coming on the field, number 12, Van Basten.
Well, there's going to be another change here.
16, Mateu.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mateus. Spread neatly. And he's taking no chances there.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on...
He's going for goal!
Substitution on the field, number 11, Fernando Torres. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Johan Cruyff. There will
He's
be
gone
5
looking
minutes
for
added
safety.
time.
Van Nistelrooy. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Van Basten. Now the finish! He scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
And a quick reminder.
So that is it, the end of the road.
Is strictly forbidden.
So it is that time again. Every team looks
Hello,
to write
everybody,
its
and
own
welcome to
special
today's
script.
match.
Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he's there to clear it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's got through, and he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Roberto Baggio.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's managed... He's had a hit! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What are you thinking about the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Fernando Torres. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Maradona. Oh, that's a key interception. Baresi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Roberto Baggio. 15 minutes till half-time. Moved on forwards. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. PK. Maldini. That's really well manoeuvred. Roberto Carlos in acres of space out wide. Messi. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Haaland. 5 minutes till the break.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Has been indicated.
Rodri. And here's the chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. And there is the half-time whistle. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Maldini. Baggio, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, he's found support out wide. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He's picked his way through.
The attendance for this match
Goal
was
kick.
72,306. Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Some resolute defending there. And it's Fernando Torres. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, good. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what a climb! Torres!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Haaland. He's in plenty of space here. Beckham. Pirlo. Played out to the left flank.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Coming
fact.
on the field is number 14.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are
Substitution in
very
progress.
audible.
Adriano. Roberto Carlos. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Coming on
Well,
to
his stamina
replace
was
him
called into
is
question then, but there's
number
absolutely
16,
nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Has a look and plays it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Cruyff. Beckham. Now the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Adriano.
Both sides then taking this
Coming on
chance
the
to
field
turn to
is
their benches.
Number 12. Van Basten.
Oh,
Substitutions taking
smashing
place.
header!
There will be 5 minutes.
And he's
added
following
time.
up! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Five minutes to add. Some really good ball movement. Baresi. Mateus. And it's Beckham. Mateus. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. Well, that is one way to... Terrific header! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Saliba gets it away. And that is it. The referee has seen it